Hey, welcome back. I'm Tara Jones, financial coach and educator, and if you do not know who I am, I assist women in attaining financial freedom so they can build wealth and design their desired lifestyle and afford it. Today, I wanted to talk about the 5 spending guidelines that I had placed on myself when I was attaining financial freedom and when I was becoming financially stable to help me stay within budget each month. That was one thing I feel like I struggle with a lot, and I know as I work with clients one-on-one and starting to do the speaking engagements and I meet individuals, that is one thing that they're suffering from. Like, I can't stick to my monthly budget, like things come up or I'm not doing something right or I'm falling victim to my habits, and it's blocking me from really creating the financial plan that I need to attain financial freedom. So I'm just going to quickly give you my 5 spending guidelines that I use, and I still use some of these today. Some of them I'm so much more disciplined in an area, so I don't need to use some of them, but some of them I still use. Number 1, I track my expenses each week. So in the monthly, or in the ultimate financial planner that I created, that you can find at Your Pretty Pennies on my website, you'll see that each month there's this monthly spending tracker. And I think it's very important for us to realize like what we're spending on, how often we're spending on something. So I put that in there just so you can write down kind of those major purchases that you are making each month, so you can realize like what it is you're spending your money on, what it is that you're impulsively spending on, what it is that you've habitually spent on, that you kind of like do automatically. It don't really come to the forefront. You kind of just go to Starbucks on a whim, you go to Target and just spend on a whim. You don't really identify what it is that you're doing, so that you can see and have it in front of you and say, okay, dang, I do spend at Target a lot, or every weekend I am at the mall, I am buying something that I had no plans on buying. Like it puts it in the forefront so you can really stick to your budget. Number 2, create a no spending week each month. I still do this. Like, I feel like discipline is key, especially as you start making more money, you start to become financially free, you start increasing your income and building wealth and making more money. You really need to develop discipline in the area of finances. And so I was looking for ways on my financially free journey to incorporate discipline. And one of mine was having a no spend week. And that means I didn't eat out. That means I didn't go grocery shopping. Like, I made sure my grocery shopping was done before or after that week. I didn't buy clothes, shoes, anything. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't spend any money. No money came out of my bank account that week. I allowed myself to just make money. And I think that's important, that we get to the mindset that it's possible for us to not always put out money, not always send money out, for us to just accumulate money to where we can give and we can grow our business, we can grow our finances, we can support our family, and not always just being a consumer, right? So that was another thing. Number 3, waiting 24 hours before big purchases. And I still do this. Oftentimes we spend on emotion, or we spend when we think we need something, and we don't realize that it's just a want. It's just a heightened want instead of really a need. So I often wait 24 hours before I decide on a big purchase, and most of the time I decide not to get whatever it is that I'm thinking of. So for example, I wanted a new living room set, and I was shopping online and I wanted to get it, and I was really excited. It was on sale, yada yada yada. Then I'm like, well, let me wait 24 hours, put my plan in place, wait 24 hours. After that 24 hours, it really dawned on me that I told myself, that's not my financial goal right now, is to furnish my... Big trucks never come. Why all of a sudden, now that I'm on Facebook Live, now this huge truck comes by? Yeah, back to what I was saying. It wasn't in my financial plans right now to buy a new furniture set. That was something that I was laying in bed and I looked and I said, yeah, I really do want another furniture set. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what I have now. I'm renting right now. I'm not buying a home. And I told myself, once I'm ready to buy a home, I'm going to furnish it then. But everything I have in my apartment now is beautiful. It's adequate. I don't need to buy anything else. And so waiting those 24 hours allowed me to just say, you know what, I am getting off track, I am getting off course, I am using my emotions to drive this purchase, and I shouldn't. So then it stopped me from making that purchase. Number 4, bring cash when you go shopping, and that's either grocery shopping or clothing shopping. When you create your monthly budget, you allocate what you need to buy within that month. So let's say you're like, you know what, I'm a professional, I need new clothes this month, I need a new pair of shoes, or I'm a mother, my child needs new shoes. Whatever the case is, you allocate already at the beginning of the month how much you wanted to spend in your monthly budget for shoes, for clothing, for groceries. But then when you get to the store, you bring your debit card, you bring your credit card, and it's like no holds barred. It's like you see whatever you want and you get it, and you kind of just dismiss how much you said you were going to dedicate that month to clothing, to groceries or whatever. So what I do is I go to the store. Before I go to the mall, I bring the amount of money that I have available that was allocated in my budget with me, and I don't bring in my debit card. Therefore, I'm not spending over what I said I was going to. And that really just stops me from overspending, getting excited, spending on emotion, looking at the latest and greatest sale and getting excited. You don't fall victim to the latest marketing ploy, right? And number 5, shopping with a list. Whenever I go grocery shopping, clothing shopping, whatever, I know exactly what I need. With Taryn, I know exactly what I need. If she needs a pair of shoes, I know it's white. I know it has to fit her aesthetic of her clothing. Or if she needs 4 new pair of shoes, or 4 new pair of shorts and 3 new pair of tops, or whatever the case is, I shop with the list. When I go to the grocery store, I shop with a list. I don't just go to the grocery store and just say, okay, I'm going to go on a whim. No, I create a meal plan for that week, and then I list out the ingredients I need to create those meals, and then I go to the store with that list. So again, I hope these 5 spending guidelines you can incorporate to help you stop blowing your budget within the month. If you have any other questions or concerns, email me at info@yourprettypennies, and you can always get more information, tips, and tricks on how to manage your money better at yourprettypennies.com. I am going to sign off for today. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.